Daf Yomi, Tractate Bava Basra, page 118a, top of the page, with the words Ela Laman de Amar Lebahi Aretz Mai Lirav Tarbu Nachlaso Kashya. But according to the one who says that Eretz Yisrael was divided among those who entered Eretz Yisrael, what does the verse "to the more you shall give the more inheritance" teach? It is obvious that larger families will receive more land due to their greater numbers. The Gemara concludes, this poses a difficulty to one who holds that opinion. Ve'amar le'Rav Papa Levaya B'Shlom Amar Diot Mitzrayim Hainu Dukat Savchan Benot Tzilov Ela Lamad Amar Levaya Aretz Amai Savchan Halete Dilishkol. The Gemara presents a second question, and Rav Papa said to Abaya, granted, according to the one that says that Eretz Yisrael was divided among those who left Egypt, this is why the daughters of Tzilafchad cried out in protest of the fact that they would be denied their father's portion, to which he was entitled as one who left Egypt. But according to the one who says that Eretz Yisrael was divided among those who entered Eretz Yisrael, why did they cry out in protest? After all, Tzilafchad was not there to take his portion, so his daughters should have no claim in the land. Abaya answers, rather, according to this opinion, the protest of Tzilafchad's daughters was in reference to the returning of the portions from the generation that entered Eretz Yisrael to the generation that left Egypt, as described in the Batra above, and accordingly, Tzilafchad's daughters demanded to take their portion in the property of their grandfather Sofer, who received land posthumously through his children, their uncles. Demar liot Mitzrayim hainu davka tzavchan b'nei Yosef dichetiv vayidabru b'nei Yosef elaman de'amar leba'ei haaretz ma'ika tzavichi hulehu shakul. The Gemara presents Rav Papa's third question. Granted, according to the one who says that Eretz Yisrael was divided among those who left Egypt, this is why the descendants of Joseph cried out in protest of the fact that they would receive an inadequate portion of land due to the fact that they had proliferated greatly in the wilderness, as is written, and the children of Joseph spoke to Joshua, saying, "Why have you given me but one lot and one part for inheritance, seeing that I am a great people, because the Lord has blessed me thus." Joshua 17:14. But according to the one who says that Eretz Yisrael was divided among those who entered Eretz Yisrael, what is the reason they were crying out? They were all entitled to take their own portion of land and should have had no cause for complaint. Mishum tifalim dehavo navi shelahu. The Torah answers, they protested due to the children, as they had many children who were not entitled to a portion of land. Amar Abaye shemamina lo havichad lo shakil de'isal kadaitach havichad lo shakil ibaile lematzvach v'chi tema detzvach v'hani kasve kara detzvach v'lo hani lo kasve kara habnei Yosef detzvachi v'lo hani ekid tivnu kra. Abaye said, learn from the fact that the Bible records the complaints of only the daughters of Tzilafchad and the descendants of Joseph, that there was not one other individual who did not take a portion of land. As if it enters your mind that there was even one other who did not take a portion of land, he should have cried out in protest. And if you would say the verse wrote about one who cried out, and his protest was effective, and the verse did not write about the one who cried out, and his protest was not effective, that is difficult. But there is a counter example of the descendants of Joseph who cried out and their protest was not effective. And the verse wrote about them. Hasam Eitza Toiva Kamashmalan. D'i Baile Leinish Lein Leiz Dehori Me'enabisha. Behind the Kamar Lahu Yehoshua, Dichtiv, Yamar Alehem Yehoshua Im Am Rav Ata, Alecha Hayara Amar Lahu, Lechu, Chabeu Atzmechem Biyarim, Shalot Tishlot Bechem Ayin Haram. The Gemara rejects a biased inference. Generally, the verse would not record an instance where one cried out if his protest was not effective, and there the verse includes the protest of Joseph's descendants in order to teach us a measure of good advice that a person should be wary of the evil eye. And this is what Joshua said to them, as it is written, and Joshua said unto them, if you be a great people, go up to the forest and cut down for yourself there in the land of the Perizzites and of the Raphaim. Joshua 17:15. Joshua said to them, go and conceal yourselves in the forests, so that the evil eye will not have dominion over you.